for you, dance for love, lose control tonight.
Namaste. Hello.
Namaste.
She's come. Oh my God.
Okay, we are here in the outskirts of Kathmandu, BHAKTAPUR. This is an old town that was built in the 8th century.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, this very old building suffered with the earthquake that they had here in 2015. It was a 7.9 earthquake. It was very strong. And but they have the sticks holding the building place, and they still have the business going on. And
It was very tragic earthquake, right? Lots of people died.
Yeah, lots of people died, and this earthquake it took place on the 25th of April 2015. So it's already almost 3 years gone, but you know the situation is still same. The reason behind this is it's this whole area is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. That's why the government itself can't do everything. It has to have prepare like so many documents. Has to get permissions from the UN, UNESCO. That's why the reconstruction is taking a little bit longer.
It's time to celebrate your heart, celebrate your heart, celebrate you. It's time to celebrate your heart, celebrate your heart, celebrate you.
In this beautiful city of BHAKTAPUR was so badly affected during the 2015 earthquake. 13,000 people died here in Kathmandu, and that was an amazing, huge tragedy. But look at the buildings. They're trying to repair, but there are still so many cracks. Actually, it's a miracle that those buildings from 8th century, they survived. We have to come back here in a few years to see how it looks when it's restored.
Clear sky, clear mind.
There's a palace of 55 windows behind me. Beautiful royal residence, because BHAKTAPUR was capital also from the 13th to the 15th century. Amazing place, like a hidden gem here in Nepal. Everybody should come and visit.
Everybody, you gotta move your body, everybody. It's time to celebrate your heart.
What are you admiring, Hugo?
it's another temple, and they have kind of a Kama Sutra positions all over the beams on the top, all around the building, with different positions and 3 suns and so on and so forth. They had fun at that time.
Celebrate your heart, celebrate you. It's time to celebrate your heart, celebrate your heart, celebrate you.
So this is the typical paper from Nepal. As you say that it's being used in all administrations
administration, all the government.
so that's a law
related-
that you have to use this one?
Yeah. This is like for example, if you are buying or selling your property, land, house, your contract.
You sign on that type of
Yeah,
the
we have
paper.
to. It have to be this kind
This
of
kind
paper.
of paper.
Okay?
That's
Means
cool.
the government is promoting, the local products.
This is from the leaves, the local
Local
trees.
tree. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Actually, these all are the original Gorkha knives, or the original one. And this design of cookery was used by the Gorkha soldiers in First World War, Second World War. For example, you can see
Victoria cross.
For example, you can try with this one. Actually, this design of cookery was used by the Gorkha soldiers in First World War, and this one's a bare handmade with the original one. And with the original one, there is single piece of plate from top to bottom. Yeah, but the decoration one you can see over here. This one, the decoration on the plate stop here. When you use many more items from here, due to the single piece of plate, if you got once, this one never broken. Let's do but extra 2 things again.
You are in one of the stores that sell the Gurkha knives. The Gurkhas, they were soldiers, they are soldiers from the Nepal army. They worked together with the British army. And for example, the war of the Falklands, the Maldives that the Argentinian calls, was a war that they defeated the Argentinians at that time. They played together with the British Army during the World War I, World War II, and the Falklands. And they are defeating the Taliban also in some of the fights that we have now in Pakistan and Afghanistan.
If you read this, it's gonna give you the preview of how brave the Gurkhas are. If a man says he's not afraid of dying, he's either lying or is a Gurkha. That's what the ex-soldier said. Even Napoleon said that he can send his army wherever in the world, but if he has to send them to Gurkhas, to Nepal, he's gonna think twice.
Seven albums.
She already has seven albums.
Seven albums. Yeah, this is a very nice one. But you can see that this is what seven albums.
So she's from Pakistan.
Pakistan, Kyrgyzstan, one of these, this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These all are for different ones.
I'm loving the city to the max. Look, even the bakery is in a very stylish, beautiful building from the 8th century. Everything here is beautiful. And the vibe and how quiet it is. People are extremely nice and friendly, and they're smiling and make pictures with us. Impressive. I want to come back. Seriously, I didn't expect to find this in Nepal. I don't know what I was expecting, actually. But I am surprised. In a good way. We're here on the rooftop bar in front of the majestic Buddha stupa, which was built in 1818, which is one of the largest and the most important Buddhist temples in the world. And we're drinking this delicious tea for our health.
I almost finished mine already. It's ginger, honey, lemon, and hot water.
It's not actually a tea, but it's delicious and good for your health. And that's what people in Himalaya they drink. And we're gonna take this home. We're gonna do the same. Beautiful place.
These people, Buddhism is the way of life. Buddhism is the way of life.
Here behind me, there are lots of people who are worshipping the Buddha right now. Mostly they are refugees from Tibet who flew to Nepal just after annexion, after that by China. For them, the religion is a way of life. So whatever they are thankful for, they come here and thank and pray. Very specific way of the prayer.
This is a good way to exercise your spirit, your mind, and of course your body. They have to have a very strong core because they keep doing this for hours, and there's the way of life for them.
We are now in a very interesting place. Nepal is a country of many religions, but two main ones are Hinduism and Buddhism. And here's a Hindu center, kind of a cemetery in our Western thinking, where the Hindu burn the dead people. They burn their bodies here, and then they put trashes into the rivers. So we're gonna see in a second from the close-up how it's being done. There's actually the ceremony, the funeral happening behind us, and Mani said that after the ceremony people are not supposed to eat. They have to take a bath. Right?
Just after the funeral, anyone who attends this funeral ceremony here must take bath, and when they go back home, they don't eat this day. Yeah.
You know that the slogan of Nepal is Nepal once is not enough? And we already know that once is not enough, and we will be back here. This country has so much to offer. We have a fantastic tour guide with us who can show you. Yes, that's Mani. And then he can show you everything here. You have a fantastic nature, the biggest mountains in the world. You have the historical and culture sites. You have a delicious food and extremely nice people. Do you agree?
Oh yeah, big time.
Nepal.
Besides that, we also have the world's most wonderful culture. Yeah. Yes. You only talk about the food. Definitely, we have the best food.
So this is the country to visit.
Yeah.
Put this on your bucket list.
Come with fun travel.